giving out to them that blackness, that black power, that black. To me, we are the most beautiful creatures in the whole world, black people.
What's good, y'all? I hope everybody's doing okay today. I hope everybody's feeling all right. Good evening. Happy Wednesday, y'all. Happy Wednesday. I hope you are all doing okay. I hope you're all doing well and taking care of yourselves, keeping warm. It's cold out in this mug if you haven't noticed. But yeah, man. What's going on, y'all? I'm trying to find something right quick. I need to just bookmark this. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. I had to find some stuff. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to find my Twitter place where I had everything saved at. Okay. Okay. All right. I had to find my place and see where I was at because there was a lot to read. And we're just going to go through some of the stuff, not all the stuff, but we're going to go through it. Hold on, guys. Okay. There we go. All right, I'm where I'm at. But good evening, everybody. Hope everybody's doing all right. Hey, girl.
Hey.
Hey, girl.
Hello.
Hey. Good evening, y'all. Let me go ahead and tell everybody hey right quick. And then we can go ahead and start. Hey, Superior Luna. Hey, TK. Hey, Michelle. Hey, what you see is what you get. Hey, JoJo Bootsy. I want to see your picture right quick. I'm tired. I'm tired.
Oh my God.
It's the earrings for me. It's the earrings.
I can't.
Hey, JoJo Bootsy. Hey, Sabrina. Hey, Dante. Hey, Noveika. Hey, Jazzy. Hey, Hannah. Hey, Lady Honeybee. Hey, TK. Hey, Rachel. Hey, hey, Jess. Hey, MJ. Hey, Apollo. Hey, cousin. Hey, Jacob. So, all right, y'all. Lord Jesus. Last night, was the press conference with Omega X. They have, decided to part ways and chug deuces to this evil company, which they should. But I just want to say that I hope that hey Sierra, that more companies, no more of these idols can follow suit and what these young men did and stand up for what's right and go forth and be like, enough is enough. We're tired. We're done. We deserve justice, and we also deserve a chance to speak out on our experiences, because this industry is absolutely disgusting. It makes me sick to know that there's people, even though they was able to get out this situation, the fact that there's other groups out there that are behind closed doors going through a similar situation and they really can't speak up. And I pray that they're able to find the voice to get up and be like, no, no more. I'm done. I'm tired of it. And it's going to stop. Hey, Boogie Bear. Hey, Ali. Because this situation was absolutely disgusting. Everything that they talked about and they mentioned made me sick. I was disgusted. I was absolutely, and I mean, I was absolutely pissed about everything that I saw. I commend these young men. I send them prayer, and I hope that they focus on their healing and their journey on it, because they need it. This was absolutely disgusting. And this is not the first time we've heard stuff like this that has happened in these companies behind closed doors. I'm just grateful that they were able to stand their ground. And honey, when I said stand their ground, honey, they stood their ground. They were like, no, we have every right to tell our truths. That's what they did. Same here. I hope so too, MJ, because it's just too much. It's just too much. Like, just for a little bit of, not even a little bit of money that you're making and somewhat fame, you still just have these consequences of getting treated bad on the back end, and it's not right. So I'm gonna read some excerpts of the stuff that happened at this press meeting, because child, I don't woo um the CEO would basically make them go out and drink when they said they didn't want to drink. Okay. Make them drink. If they didn't go out and drink, they would be in trouble, basically. All right. And she would repeatedly trigger warning essay them by, like, touching their thighs and things of that nature with no consent. And they kept doing it to them. You know what I'm saying? Threatening them, saying, don't say anything. Like, you got to be silent about the matter. I'm going to do it to you regardless. This is your situation. You're going to have to live in it type shit. You feel me? I don't think that's right for this individual to do. She needs to be locked up under the jail, buried under the jail. And her husband too, because he sat there and let it happen. No means no. Adult, man, or woman. If somebody tells you no, it's no. This person is grown, by the way. This is disgusting. One of the members said they was forced to drink during the company party. Didn't want to drink. She would threaten us that we should grovel if we wanted to remain as Omega X, and that she would either unalive us or unalive herself. Trigger warning if we didn't. That's trash. That's trash. Gaslighting. Manipulative. Narcissistic. Sick. You're sick. You're using these young men as a way for you just to basically get off on just torturing them, basically. You're a monster. You're a monster. You're a monster. You don't deserve to see the light of day ever again. You're a monster. Oh my God. We were treated unfairly while promoting. We endured for fear of losing our dream, but we decided that we couldn't do that anymore. He then replied, I want to protect my fans and members as much as I ran without giving up in the future. Things like this happen at a drinking party. If you do the Black Knight, you give a gift. If you don't do the Black Knight, CEO Kang looks at you coldly, and there were too many nuances like that. Now, that like if y'all saw some of the press conference, they lawyered up. They lawyered up. Good job. They already knew what they had to do. That's 100 right there. The attorney said Omega X would be pressing charges against the former CEO for threatening, as they should, assaulting and exploiting the members. The first thing that needs to take place is to nullify the contract. We have filed for a seizure of contract, and we will demand compensation later. Smart move. Press the charges against this witch and get any type of money that they made, get it right then and there. And it's only fair and it's right. When we refused to go to get drinks, the company CEO threatened us that there would be no next album and forced us to get drunk. So now not only are you touching them, you're forcing them against their own will to drink. Hey, Jacob, you're forcing them to drink.
Hi.
This is insane. What's up, Green Lamp? Hey, sis. Hey, girl. I know you're gonna do a reading about this because child, girl, we in the Twilight Zone, sis. Y'all, Lioness is here.
Hi, Lioness.
Me, Lioness.
Child, I'm disgusted right now. I'm absolutely disgusted. So you made these guys get drunk. You made them get drunk.
Wow. That is sickening.
I'm just disgusted. We put up with the former CEO's phone calls anytime during the day, even in between and after our schedules, because we didn't want to let down our fans and give them a second disbanding news. Yi-Chan said on the day of the verbal and physical assault that took place at the end of our tour, we locked ourselves in our hotel room. Y'all listen to this. And when I read this broke my heart reading this. On the day of the verbal and physical assault that took place at the end of our tour, we locked ourselves in our hotel and tried to hide. We asked the hotel to separate us from the company and protected ourselves until the moment we left the country. That's terrible. You have to hide yourself. They had to lock themselves in a hotel room because they were scared of her. And y'all, I know some probably thinking, oh, these are some grown men. That's a woman. They shouldn't be scared. You got to understand the psychological effects of this, man. That's PTSD, man. Some of these members have anxiety and panic disorder and depression because what this woman has done to them. So they have every right to feel that way. This woman is like, she's a nutcase, man. Hey, Mercedes. One of my mods, if you could, can y'all put Lioness's her link in the chat so everybody can go subscribe to her channel, please? I appreciate that. Thank you. If there's a mod in here, is there a mod in
here? No.
There's not a mod in here. Let me see.
No mod up here.
Yeah, there's a mod. What you see is what you get, and MJ are mods. Thank you, Lady Honeybee. Thank you. Y'all go subscribe to Lioness channel, please. Appreciate that. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is a mess. When I told her I couldn't breathe, she mocked me saying, she said, Albius and Albius too. Because this poor man got panic disorder, anxiety disorder. Y'all know when you with panic disorder and stuff like that, it's like you can't breathe, and you're just like is like you can't lift your head out of water. It's just, oh my God, it's a lot. And I know that feeling. I hate that feeling. So he's trying to explain to her, when I told her I couldn't breathe, she mocked me and saying we're going to get articles about Song Han-young's anxiety disorders and lead him to quit the band. So you basically sat up here and told this man, we're going to sit up here. You sitting up here mocking this man about his disorder. And then you're going to sit up here and be like, oh, we're going to just leak it out to the news that this is what you got, thinking that the public's going to turn on them because of that. That's just sick. That's sick to use somebody's disability against them to make them feel bad. Do you know how hard it is to, when you have anxiety and panic disorder? That stuff happens at any time. I hate it. And for someone to sit up here and say something like that, bro, she needs to be curb stomped. Before I went to the hospital, I told her once that her behavior was literally making it hard for me to breathe properly. I was always scared about when she may call. I'm currently going through medical treatment, but the sound of the phone vibrating or ringing gives me the same sense of anxiety all over again. Thank y'all. Don't forget to like the video, please. Thank you. Y'all go ahead and give me some thoughts while I get this other stuff up, because
oh my God. I can't even believe this. Someone someone like myself that is learning impaired and has a learning disability and being classified as high functioning, that is sick. That makes me sick to my stomach knowing people like that exist.
Hey, Ernestine, exactly. It's just disgusting. Like, you're a whole Elbius. You think this is funny? Anxiety isn't funny. It's not.
I hate it.
AE, what you eating?
I'm not eating none this time. It's just,
I'm
just
just chewing.
I was trying to get a plate.
taking
I was trying to get a plate, sis. I was trying to
my
get a plate.
bad. I already ate before this time, so yeah, it's just like there's really nothing to say. Like, she just vile and she needs to just go to jail. And like you were saying earlier, hopefully more people find the confidence into this press conference that's been going through the same thing and expose more of these companies so they can all just get shut down. Because I just really feel like the structure of K-pop is just plain garbage and toxic, and this is what is built on people like her, to be honest. So it needs to be destroyed.
Like, this is terrible, man. This is terrible. This is awful. Like, it's getting out of control, man. And I'm glad that they're making an example out of this lady, because more people need to speak up. I know it's hard, because everybody gotta have this reputation. You gotta have this type of reputation in Korea, this standard, whatever. But I'm like, forget that, man. My peace of mind. Hey, Ariana. Hey, Cam. My peace of mind is more important than any piece of check out there, any fame.
F that. Like,
It's just sad that they gotta worry about being blackballed to even tell the truth. It's kind of like the same thing in America with Hollywood. You tell on the wrong people, then you'll never work again.
That's not fair. And there is a lot of people in Hollywood with some screws loose, man.
Mm-hmm.
That should not be out here at all. And as crazy as Orlando Brown be, I think he be telling the 100% truth about the stuff that go on in Hollywood. I think he be
Hollywood got him bad.
It did, and I think he be telling the truth about it. He do. He be sounding crazy, but I do believe a lot of stuff that this man be saying, man. Like, did I say hi, Star? Welcome to the chat. Yeah, that I was beginning to angry cry. I was so mad. I was like, bro, I'm not even. I was so upset last night about that. I was heated. Now I've seen companies do stuff, but this right here was just terrible. And
Like
they
this is a whole nother level.
I've never seen nothing like this before. The fact that she was just touching the man like that and making him drink.
Doing suggestive shit. Like, oh my God.
Hey, Tyler.
It's just like she knows she'll never have a chance like that if it wasn't for her position. They would never looked at her a second time. And I feel like she's salty about that. So she was abusing her power.
Right. And the attorney said we have footage of all the incidents. And one of the members said the reason I couldn't take part in Mexico City performance was because I couldn't breathe due to my panic attack. Poor baby. Poor baby. They took my phone, demanded my passcode. Verbal and physical abuse took place at my last agency. Now, this young man, when he spoke, he just broke down in tears, y'all. He broke down. That's what hurt me, to see him broke down like this. This young man crying. Like, you taking somebody's phone, bro, and you just want to go through their phone for what? What's the reason to go through his phone? Why? This man has already had so many problems in his last agency. He comes here to get like a clean break, and the cycle just continues. Like, this young man's gonna need lots of therapy, man. And he said, I'm sure not all agencies are like this, but I believe that many hopeful K-pop trainees and even active K-pop singers are being mistreated and exploited. Look, y'all hear that? I'm gonna repeat it again. He said, I'm sure not all agencies are like this, but I believe that many hopeful K-pop trainees and even active K-pop singers are being mistreated and exploited. He said that. I used to practice for 15 to 17 hours every day in my last agency without a day off. 15 to 17 hours. Why are you making somebody do that? This is awful. And the fact that they were minors while this was going on makes it even worse. I'm disgusted. I'm so disgusted. Hey, Jazzy. Hey, sis.
Hey. Hey, Jazzy.
Hey, Jazzy.
Hey.
It's
Hi.
just like it's modern day slavery. Like that is slavery.
It is. It's and they were kids too, man. These young guys, man.
Yeah, you're right, Hannah. Of course they being quiet because it hit home. I bet you it hit home for a lot of them, but they're afraid to say anything because of the company and what the Korean public is going to say and things like that. So that's why a lot of them ain't got nothing to say. But they know it's true. They know it's true. They don't have to say anything.
That's why so many of them, they come out and they talk about how much anguish they were in while they were in these companies. How they had no freedom. Jackson just went on the Dayback show. He's talking about he was in.
You're going in and out, Jazzy.
Oh, am I? Let me fix it. Go ahead. Ooh, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What I was saying was that's why so many of them come when they come out of the companies or when their groups disband. You hear about whole like the mental anguish that they were in and how mistreated they were.
It's because once they finally leave, they have a chance to just take in all that happened.
Right. And this lady right here, for just what I'm reading and stuff like this, like she's probably did she probably have done this before, but now she just, it's been getting to the extreme and her ass got caught in 4K. Because this is ridiculous. One member said to anyone out there who's going through similar things, I hope you wouldn't hurt over someone else. We're all born to be loved. I hope that these things could be reflected onto contracts. I hope there are committees or related government bodies that can protect people like us. You see, they're out here. They're out here screaming for help. Like, bro, like y'all gotta do better in these companies, man, in these contracts. Like, we deserve better treatment, and there should be committees. There should be something to be done. It's too much like dark stuff that goes on behind K-pop. It's bad, man. You got these young girls. You got the companies starving them to death.
Mm-hmm.
They're not eating. You know what I'm saying? These crash diets. They can't say what they want to say. They can't do what they want to do. They're not allowed to have their phone. You can't see their family. They do dating bans. And then behind the scenes, you got these companies, quote unquote, having these groups getting sponsorships. We know what those are. Like, it's sad. Y'all here selling your employees off for money. Weird stuff. Everything about it is sad, man. No one gets paid. Overworking people, the mental and the physical anguish of it is just terrible, man. Like, they're actually telling Korea, like, y'all need to get it together. Get it together.
Making people have
sad. Like, you wonder why you hear, like, I'm sorry, it's like almost every year you hear some idol doing the most horrible thing of unaliving themselves, and you wonder why it happens. Is this a terrible place?
Facts.
Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, some of them, you wonder why it's not high in numbers, because they have great support systems.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
that's the only reason why.
But yeah, people be always trying to glorify Korea, thinking that it's the most wonderful place to go to, travel wise or living wise. No, it's not.
Yeah, that's so much better than America, and in a way, they probably worse.
Their so-called conservative ways, but y'all out here don't believe in condoms and out here having shotgun weddings and stuff. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, and these dirty men don't believe in women's rights and doing all this essay and still think that they deserve to get off.
And then bullying at school, in college, at the workplace. Grown men and women are bullying people, and it's starting at home because, oh, my mama and daddy got money, so I can do what I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect, yeah. My ass. Perfect country, my ass, bruh.
That's what happens when you have people come on the internet glamorizing everything, having their followers go to these places under the guise of it being safe, and then something happens, and then what?
Mm-hmm.
Then what?
And ain't nobody deterring nobody from going to Korea to live or whatever like that. But for me, I'm just like, I can't stay in a place or just try to get an opportunity in a place where I know that it's just a bunch of BS, man. I can't.
Go. It's for tourism alone.
That's it.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, even the teachers that are working there now are not getting paid like that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
This is a hot mess, man. This is a hot mess. Being an artist means you're signed exclusively to one company, which leads to a closed off environment for us. Without a place like this, there is no opportunity for us to open our hearts like today. Um, all the members are going through psychiatric treatment. Everyone feels anxious when they hear a high pitched female voice. Bro, if it's come down to this, imagine how she was sounding when she was calling them. So every time this bitch called them, she was yelling expletives. She was being extremely negative. So if they are going on treatment for this, just imagine what she was saying with them and her tone, because it must have been extremely harsh for them to be going under psychiatric treatment. That must be very serious.
Ooh. And and if that's the case, then they might as well file a restraining order against her.
Mm-hmm.
But that seems to be the thing in the industry, because Mark revealed at his concert, the company just tells you to do something and you just do it. You just do it. You're not
Hi,
supposed to say anything and you just
hi
do it.
Miriam. Hi Miriam. Greetings from Europe. I hope more people take off their rose-tinted glasses. South Korea still hasn't passed any anti-discrimination law in 2020 when they've been discussing it since the 2000.
Wow.
They ain't gonna never do it. They ain't gonna never do it. It's nice to see you in the chat. Hey LC, some of these people done sold their souls to basically so much demonic going on in the industry. I believe it. There's more, y'all. I was anxious and nervous when I went home after receiving drunk phone calls repeatedly. So she's up here intoxicated calling them. Okay. Now that's just worse, because when drunk people get angry, they act like they done got no common sense. So they call you everything but the child of God. You know what I'm saying? I'm attending a psychiatric clinic. Just hearing the sound of vibrations, alarms, and music just makes me anxious and interferes with my daily life. I didn't go to the psychiatrist when I was talking with CEO Kang alone. I couldn't breathe because it was difficult to handle the ongoing story. And they also have videos of the previous agency that hit the other member. That was sad. Jahan said we made it this far with 11 of us because we had the fans to love us. We do not want to give up and we want to continue our music on stage. We will open up a new Instagram under the account handle Omega_X_4_X. We will keep our communication with fans during our lawsuit. Jahan broke into tears and was unable to continue. I wanted to hug them right then. Omega X lawyer said the harassment remarks occurred from time to time, but there was contact such as touching the thighs while drinking and bringing the face close to enough to hear breathing. Ew. Oh man. Oh my God. The leader said, as the eldest young and leader, I wanted to protect Omega X in case our dreams collapse while watching the members who were tired and having a hard time. But it got to the point where I couldn't stand it any longer. So, oh my God. Members have been suffering from anxiety and some are going through medical treatment. We want to be respected as people, not products. We hope these young men courage rings as an alarming bell to the wrongs that have been ailing this society and help others overcome any mistreatment. Um, so yeah, that's basically. I'm just making sure I read everything. Um, and the other member, there was the other agency said he was there was abuse in his old agency. He wasn't beaten, but the other members were at the office or even during tours. Um, to anyone out there who's going through similar things, I hope you wouldn't hurt over someone else. We are all born to love. Okay, I read all that. So yeah, that's the gist of everything. What was said during the initial conference. Hey, Olive B. So I hope they don't get blacklisted either.
Yeah.
They didn't do nothing wrong. They didn't do anything wrong. And if they do get blacklisted, it's the country's fault for not, you know what I'm saying, taking responsibility and doing anything for these corruptive ass companies. So yeah,
But you
like
know what the sad thing is? Even with all this, you're gonna have those company stands talking about that's sad what happened. I'm just glad my face company ain't like that. Watch.
Mm-hmm.
oh yeah, you know what? Thank you for saying that because they always got to make it about them.
Yep.
Always got to be about them. Oh my gosh. Always got to make it about their faves. It's like it's not even about you right now, bro. It's about these boys right now, man. Oh my god. Hey, Teddy. You know, I don't want to put that out there that they will be blacklisted. You know, let's not put that energy out there because it seems to me right now that Korea, from what I'm looking at, Korea is actually behind their back on this one and backing them up on this. Yeah, that's surprising that KNets are actually on their side because usually they'll just be like, nah, you know what I'm saying? They'll be the first one to point fingers and stuff like that. So this is actually surprising that they're actually on their side, but we'll just see how long this will last. But you know what I'm saying? Let's not put that out there that they'll be blacklisted because you know what I'm saying? We wanna keep hope alive for right now. And they've been through a lot, man. But but it's going to get to a point. It may not be now, but this is like a stepping stone. It's going to be a point, bruh, that more and more people are going to start talking and speaking up. And once they do, it's a wrap. It's a wrap for these companies. Things are going to have to change. Something's going to have to something's going to have to happen. It's just one little step at a time. And when it does, stuff's going to have to change, man. Hey,
But
Bayou
my
Princess.
question,
Oh, go ahead, sis.
my question is, what's gonna be the turning point? Like, what is gonna be the straw that breaks the camel's back? So many tragic things have happened. Like, what's gonna be the extreme?
I
When
feel like what's going to be the extremist is going to involve some minors and some dirtbags, and it's going to be public into a point that they cannot hide it, and then that's when it's really going to go down.
mm-hmm.
It's gonna have to hit the international media because that's what they care about.
Also, I believe somebody gonna just get enough's gonna be enough, and somebody's gonna end up snapping.
That too. Someone's just gonna go on Twitter and just act up and just drop all the tea.
It might be Bam Bam, sis. You already.
Well, he liked to run his mouth. So
listen, he's the wrong person to upset. He doesn't care.
And just and think about it. Like I said, I said enough is enough. Somebody is going to get to the point where they're going to get really mad, and they just gonna be like, whatever. I ain't got no contract. I ain't signed no NDA. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. It's gonna be to do a Twitch stream.
Not Twitch stream.
A Twitch stream, or it's gonna be through Twitter. Either way, all of it's gonna come out. It's all gonna come out, and they're gonna be like, "It's me, hiding behind my burner account." I'm waiting for that day. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be one of the BTS members. I really do.
Ooh,
V.
Either V or Jimin. One of those two.
Ooh, Jimin. That would be great if it was Jimin.
Because people thought Suga was the one that was so, outspoken.
He's the biggest coward in the group. Like, Suga tried to act tough, but he's the biggest coward in the group.
Right.
He's so scary.
He really isn't.
He is scary.
Ugh.
I can fight him. Hey, Fred.
Put him in a room with Mike Tyson, but I don't think he would last.
He will pee right there on the spot.
Right. He's skittish.
Bam Bam just joined Weverse. For real? Ooh, he should not be on there. The reason why, let me tell you why. Alex ain't corner ooting. She ain't gonna write no book. She been saying she gonna be wrote a book for like what past 2-3 years. She ain't writing stuff. I don't trust her. Alex, it's okay. We don't need your tea. You fine.
Like Jessica done dropped 2 books and she even dropped one.
Like
that girl ain't got no tea. Alex ain't got no tea. Alex be capping. You ain't got no tea, Alex. So just stop. Like it's fine. You ain't gotta say nothing. We get it, girl. That girl ain't got no tea.
To give it up.
You ain't got no tea. You ain't got no tea, baby. I'm sorry. Okay.
She gonna stay in the corner.
You got that unsweetened tea. We don't want. Oh my God. I want the diabetic tea, sis, with all the
like
sugar.
for two got more tea than her at this point.
Listen,
yeah.
Listen. Like, girl, you ain't got no tea. I don't want to hear it. You ain't got no tea. You ain't got none. Talking about I'm gonna write a tell-all book, girl. Please.
Okay. Okay, girl.
Okay.
Cause I'm like,
sure.
she got the tea. She got the tea. None. I'm like, you drive her there, sis. What's up?
All that she can really say is that she was in a corner. They didn't pay her. That's going to be like what 20 pages. So I guess that's why.
I bet more money on B exposing everybody on Twitter than her coming out with a book.
She keeps talking about now. She said it's gonna be a YA novel. What?
Oh my God.
I ain't reading it. She can keep it. It's fine. She can keep her pamphlet. She can keep her pamphlet. Alex ain't even got a sentence on a piece of paper. Not now one. You can keep your pamphlet, sis. You out here giving out Jehovah Witness pamphlets and shit. Girl, stop.
That's a brochure she gonna make. Like
oh. Not the whole brochure. Sure. Probably right.
You can make a comic strip.
Hey, Akos. Right, she ain't got no tea. She's just, in my opinion, and I'm sorry, Alex, I don't care. It is for cloud at this moment. Because if you had the tea, you would have gave it to us, and you didn't give us none. Girl, shut up.
Especially if it was serious, she could have just exposed it on her Twitter
Yeah.
or Instagram or did a live or something.
Fatu done gave us everything we needed, sis. You ain't got to give us nothing else, please.
Right.
Well, I'm thinking she gonna try to wait till like Fatu lead a group and be like, "Hey, sis, let's talk and stuff." Don't do it for two. She's just don't do it.
Mm-mm.
She's trying to use you, sis. You know what I'm saying? She's biracial.
Exactly. Exactly. She don't know your full black woman struggles like that. Don't even.
Right.
But she went on a YouTube channel talking about her experience and she didn't say much.
Yeah, when she was on what Gracie Grace channel,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, she didn't say nothing.
Mm-hmm.
There was nothing to say. That's why.
Man, I tell you.
I'm surprised. Why is she still getting invited to KCON? Like, there's nothing. Oh, hey, Nicole. We giving out Jehovah pamphlets.
Oh, hey, Nicole, we didn't see you all day, sis.
Yes. Alex, the only black woman in K-pop I didn't like. I remember her on YouTube giggling about the male idols giving her number. She's a fraud. That's all she brought up is that they would give her numbers. I'm like, sis, these are dudes. They're dogs. That's what they're gonna do.
I'll never forget that video of her outside with all these fans around talking about the idols coming after her. I was like, what is this?
Yeah, she just wanted the clout of being an idol. That was it. She wasn't planning on doing nothing else.
Sure wasn't. And I'm just like, what are you doing for K-pop now?
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Like, if she was smart, she would try to make a new group and ride the wave of being in that group.
She used them like they used her.
Hi, Lily, too. I think I have to agree with Dante's analysis, Haki, because of what happened with Jonghyun. And honestly, I feel something should have been done a few months prior. Top two. You right.
Mm-hmm.
At least something would have been done after Jonghyun and Sully. Like, I feel bad for saying that. I'm not surprised nothing's changed, but it's saddening. Yep, you right.
That's what I wanted to say.
I don't like bringing him up because I want him to rest. But after what happened to him, something should have been done.
That's what I was leading to.
Yeah,
but I didn't want to
it
say
should
it.
have. Like, they said they were going to do a mental health campaign or something like that, but it didn't go nowhere. And then on top of that, you're going to bring down his memorial.
It's like they want to forget about him, man. Like, erase his memory. Like, you can't erase him. You can't erase him.
Because it's a stain on the company as far as they're concerned.
Yeah, because he can't make them any more money, so that's why they trying to get rid of him.
Because honestly, let's be honest, he's from one of the biggest groups, and something like that happened, and you're telling me like nothing was done, no initiative, no campaigns, nothing for him or Sully, nothing.
Yeah, all y'all did was just bring up his name, just to be disrespectful. That didn't have nothing to do with him. Every year, y'all say something about this man for no reason, or you do some nonsense for no reason.
And to this day, we're still hearing about people having mental breakdowns. Jackson just was on whatever that show is, Aircast, talking about he had a mental breakdown for a year and a half.
He needs to rest. That man need to sit down.
Oh my God!
Wait a minute. Who had a mental breakdown?
Jackson.
What?
Jackson.
How
you
many
need to watch that.
He had 2 or 3.
He had 1. He said he had 1 for a year and a half.
I know I'd be clowning him, but I really do need that man to sit down and rest and chill out. He need to. This is too much. It's taking a toll on this man. This man is in his 20s or something, and he looked like he's just older.
From what it sounds like, he had an identity crisis or something like that. he felt like he couldn't be himself. Like people were forcing him to be something
Like, is anybody
for
like
so long.
talk to him about it? Like, he need to chill out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
He said he cut everybody in his team off for a year so he could be by himself. But his producer and his stylist pulled him aside and like sat him down, and then he like realized because he said he didn't like to talk about his feelings.
mm,
Mm-mm-mm.
like y'all know Ian from DPR, right? Like this man,
Yes.
he got drunk and he on his live stream. I felt so bad for him, y'all. And you know
That was
he's like
sad.
he has bipolar disorder, right? And he was on his medication. I felt so bad for this man. And you know, people was like, yo, stop drinking, stop drinking. And he's been through a lot, man. He's like, I just do everything by myself and it's just not fair. I did this. I felt bad for him, man. I'm like, this industry is just trash, man. It's trash. And he's talked about his disorder too. You know what I'm saying? I just this tough out here, bro. I couldn't work in an industry like this.
And it's just
Mm-mm-mm.
sad, like he cut off the DPR crew like that. Like he just felt like he wasn't getting support for them, which is sad because I know him and Dabin been friends for a long time, so that was kind of
Right.
sad.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, him and Dabin used to dance together. I think when he was used to be in that K-pop group was C Clown.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. Mm-mm-mm. That's sad, bro. I feel bad for him, man. I really do. And I was just seeing him just sitting there drinking. He looked bad, yeah, bro. And he makes really good music, you know. And Christian overworks himself, man.
I know.
He works himself a lot. He needs to rest. A lot of them needs to rest, man. Because
They have
doesn't
no
JB
support.
wait a minute? Doesn't JB have like anxiety or panic disorder? What does he
I
have?
think so.
Mm.
I think so.
Is he
I
gonna be
think he
all
has
right in the military?
anxiety.
Is he gonna be all
I,
right in the military?
I don't know.
I thought JB already went to the military.
No, him and Young J from BAP, they're the same age.
Oh, I thought there was times that he would talk about him being in the military.
Mm-mm,
Well, him and
not yet.
Kai are the same age.
Yeah. So I think he might be going next year.
I'm telling you this right now. Now I'm gonna do like I did because we always have his annual memorial around December. I'm gonna go look on these news articles. If I find out this theater doing this stuff again, it's going down. It's going down because I'm glad I caught that, and I'm glad I was, everybody worked together to get it taken down. But the fact that they made a whole play about it as a dark comedy, that made my face hot. But everybody worked together to get it taken down. I better not see nothing like this year.
Yeah, once again, we had to do SM's job.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
We had to get a whole bunch of people together. We had to call the theater place to be like, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. Yeah, it was the fans that had to do it because SM, of course, ain't gonna do it.
Yeah, they never do nothing.
Way to sour somebody's memory. Like, seriously.
It
Like, didn't
happened last.
appreciate the man when he was alive, and then now that he's gone, now everybody got his name in his mouth.
And that's how he felt. That's the sad part. He felt like nobody cared. That's how they all
And the
feel.
sad thing is, a lot of people didn't. And like, the man was a musical
Exactly.
genius for crying out loud. He wrote so many songs for y'all faves, but yet y'all try to act like he's a nobody.
It's like for him, he writes so many songs. He was on the radio to expressing himself, writing his song about how he was feeling, and on the radio showing how he was feeling. And no one still didn't notice it until he was gone.
And so many voice the same type of feelings and stuff. and nobody pays attention.
It's sad because I didn't even know how he was feeling either. But I
Like
know
there's a
that
lot of pain behind his smile. It's always the ones that have the most pain that have the brightest smile, and it's just
Yep.
sad because in K-pop they don't want to get into emotional stuff. They don't want to get into deep things that he used to talk about, like depression and loneliness and things like that. No, they just want to have that bubblegum pop nonsense all day, every day. So that's why they didn't like him.
Only when it fits their agenda. Only when it's
Yeah.
for a TV show.
Yeah, only for a TV show or their fave getting some nonsense like, oh, we don't want what happened Jung Young to happen to our fave, so let's chill out, even though your fave is garbage.
Mm-hmm.
I the thing about his passing that irked me when they had the funeral and stuff. Here come bitch ass TS that walked in, and here's all the fans like, oh my god, BTS. I'm like, this is Junghyun's homecoming. We should be more focused on that. I don't care about them. I don't care about them. They talked more about BTS in the damn funeral itself. Like, I don't care about them. I don't care about them. I don't. Made it about BTS. Made it about BTS. That pissed me off about the passing more than anything, because I'm just like, I know they were going to do that, and of course they did. I couldn't do it. And then Yuri, she's up here mourning, and they getting mad at her, talking about, why are you getting upset? Let Yuri, can Yuri
Leave her alone.
Leave her alone. God, dog, y'all always coming after this girl. They was like yelling at her, talking about, oh, she's doing it for clout. She's upset. That was her big brother, bro. Come on.
But you can't win because they got mad at Taman because he didn't cry.
He was still trying to process what was going on.
Like, people don't
if you
grieve
show
differently.
emotion, you get dragged. If you don't show emotion, you get dragged. There ain't no saving these people.
Onu didn't cry either. Onu didn't cry either. He was too busy trying to comfort Key. You don't think they didn't go home and break down?
Like, they've been together for years, man. For years.
I saw that video, and it just made me upset. The way
Like,
how
they just turned into a red carpet.
on all of them, it's just disrespectful. Why do you
The
have
camera shouldn't have been there.
On their lives?
Right.
There were so many cameras.
Too many. There were
my
clicking back
God.
and forth. I couldn't take it. It was like, the paparazzi was everywhere. I'm like, this man is about to get buried. Like, what are y'all doing here?
Like, they got no respect for people. All that they want is just to bring out news and articles and scandal. It's like, come on, y'all. They're people too.
And that's probably why nobody wanted to cry, because of all the paparazzi.
And it's just sad, like, even in death, they treat him like an object.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. Me too. I did not feel comfortable with the paparazzi there. I don't even know why Korea even allowed that. Like, it's CCTVs are there recording you 24/7 in Korea. Why are they doing this at a funeral? I felt so bad for his mama and his sister, man. They're like, why are these cameras here? Why?
I couldn't even finish the videos that were on YouTube. Like, I had to click off.
Yeah, like when they were, Shiny was carrying his casket. That was too much. That was too much.
That broke me for life. That broke me. That broke me, man. That broke me. Because Onu's face, man, I just.
Mm-mm. When I saw Key crying on Onu, I said no. I said never mind.
And
it's okay.
Taman's still grieving to this day, y'all. He's still, you can tell.
Yeah, like Junghyun did a lot for Taman, so it's kind of ridiculous to try to act like Taman didn't care about him. Like Junghyun did a lot for Taman.
And he the baby of the group, man. So it was grieving. You process stuff. You get angry. There's all these like different processes of death, man. And they grieve. Everybody grieve in their own way, and it was just probably like, this is happening. This is real. And you know what I'm saying? And sometimes, you get that denial and stuff. So that's what was setting in. Also, like y'all said, they probably didn't want to do that because all these cameras was there up in their face. And I'm just like, y'all in my face, man. Like, my brother just passed. Give me some space.
And that's a sad thing. When people don't grieve properly, they can literally have a mental breakdown. And with all those cameras there, they probably felt insecure. And like a whole bunch of things were probably running through their head. So can you imagine behind closed doors?
Yeah, like every day there's pictures around of the funeral, circling around. They always bring them up at the wrong possible time. It's like they can never heal from it.
And then because of how the media, like variety shows and all that stuff, like they can't openly talk about what happened.
I mean,
Because
they
there's a
were
stigma.
able to a little bit on
A
Radio
little,
Star, but
yeah.
not into the depth that they probably want to.
Yeah.
He himself said that he didn't talk about Jung for the longest time because of how they sensationalized his passing, and that's sad.
Mm-hmm.
SM only mentions him only mentions him during the anniversary, the death of the anniversary, and they always have something pop up on the Instagram. It's the only time they mention Jung Hyun. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all. I really do hope that his mama was able to secure all the songs that he written and that wasn't released. I hope she did. I hope she did. I hope she did. Because SM doesn't deserve any of the stuff that he wrote. They don't. That man had a gift for writing. Oh, I remember that happened at Ladies Code funeral. That was terrible, man. I was like, y'all, why is all these cameras here? Like, these girls just lost these members, man. That was sad when that happened, man. That was sad. And this is like, I don't hear much from them anymore. It took them a long time to even perform again without the other members. That was terrible. What makes things worse is how too many people over here. Look, check this out. I'm glad you said that. So here in Atlanta, we got it's not the state, I think it's this Mercedes-Benz stadium, right? So Takeoff Memorial was over there, right? Last Friday. Tell me why Young Miami ghetto ass come to the funeral. I don't even know what she had on, Miss Thoughtness. And then after the funeral was over, she was up here taking pictures, putting on the gram, talking about RIP Takeoff. Girl, this man just died. Why are you putting pictures on the gram? Really?
Oh God.
Even that, like, why are all these people who didn't know him at his memorial? Like, I don't understand.
Right.
This wasn't for the family. This was for everybody else to feel like they're a part of something.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how it is with funerals, when celebrity funerals. It ain't about the people who actually were in their lives. It's about the ones that maybe did a feature with them, or they were in a movie with them, or that type of stuff.
Kobe's funeral really pissed me off. I didn't watch it, but I saw clips. It really pissed me off.
Girl, that funeral, whatever that thing was they had for Kobe, I don't know what that was, child.
Even Beyonce's performance just pissed me off. The whole thing was just for show. It was just shambles.
People just wanted to be seen. That's all that was.
Like, his parents
They
didn't even
couldn't
get
care
to say a
less about
word.
Kobe. They just wanted to be seen. And
His
they had
parents
like a
didn't
whole
even.
concert and things like that. Like, what?
His parents didn't even get to say a word. His sibling, I don't even know how many siblings he has, but they didn't get to say a word.
But Michael Jordan, bald head, got to say something.
Oh, goodness.
And Shaq was the only one who mentioned who mentioned his parents.
You know, Shaq and Kobe were close.
Mm-hmm.
Netsons got mad at Crystal for not posting about Sally. That's stupid. She was there with the family. She was at the grave site all night there. What? I remember that. She was helping with the funeral arrangements. Like, get out of here. Leave Crystal alone. I'm just like, ugh. Do they still have his music? I think his mama took control because you haven't heard anything about that company with the music. I think his mama got the music, and if they did, hopefully they did, they'd already know what to do.
Don't even talk about this flipping Prince family.
Are you serious?
Flipping,
Are
yes.
you serious? They had a visual in Houston where Takeoff passed, and the Prince family had the nerve to have a full mural with their names in big letters. It took up most of the room, and his. Oh my God.
Yeah, it said HT and the Prince family, and they were made out of roses. And there was like a tiny picture of Takeoff or his name or something like that.
Oh my God.
Just narcissists.
I hate them. I hate
And
them.
it's their fault. That's the thing. Oh my God.
I can't. I hate
Who's
them.
the Prince family?
I hate them. I hate
Let
them.
me
I
check
hate
it out.
them, man. During George Floyd, people was used it for fame, and K-pop fans took his death and was running with it. I'm just like, y'all ain't got no y'all ain't got no home training.
I ain't got no shame.
I remember when SM tried to give Jonghyun unreleased music to the other groups in the company. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Oh, they did try to do it.
What?
So that thing that Lioness was talking about, that wasn't like a future. They did try to do it. Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
That's dirty.
Not
That's
shocked.
dirty. That's dirty.
I'm not shocked.
Not shocked at all.
That's
They
that's
probably
dirty.
did it when he was alive.
Probably did.
Mm-hmm.
And then the mama couldn't
Not
stop the dad.
not probably. They for sure did. They
That's
for sure
dirty.
did.
That's dirty. That's dirty.
They had him writing for pretty much everybody up in that company, for crying out loud.
This is not the first time I've heard of it.
And the song
With
quality of
other
that
idols.
ain't been the same since he passed.
Yep. Definitely been garbage.
They take songs that they reject and they give it to other groups. Or they sell them to other companies. Yep, that's what they do. They make up excuses. Oh, this isn't the group sound.
Okay.
Oh, this doesn't fit you. And they take the song, they sell it to other companies. That's what happened with what's it called? What's that girl group from Mnet? They
I
took
have
that
no
song
idea.
from what's it called? I forget their names. The girl group from Cube.
Oh,
Not G Idol.
CLC.
Yeah.
Oh,
But they took the song from them and gave it to that Eyes One. Yeah. I don't know why people were so shocked. That's what happened. Like, can we be honest? You think BI, some of those songs he wrote, he that some of these groups got were willingly? I don't think so.
No. Once they kicked them out, they like, it belonged to us now. We can do whatever we want with it.
What you see is what you get. Said, yeah, SM had to bring in writers for the groups because they couldn't use the songs. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
And that's why all the music sucks.
Straight
Yeah,
A.
like I'm sorry, 2 bags on one portion should have never seen the light of day.
Two bags in one plate.
It's just trash at this point. Trash. Cause like that, what is it? That Espa song, that whatever it is, come on, bro. What is that? Who wrote that? Who said that was okay?
Right.
Right. Just whack.
This is trifling. SM, y'all is trifling. Y'all really took that man's songs. Y'all really took this man's songs like that. Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah, we see how it is.
That's trifling. That's really trifling. That's what we're missing right now. The harmony. All we get is just nothing but just a little bit of salt, a little few specks of pepper, and some water.
And some breadcrumbs.
Water casserole is what we're eating right now. Water casserole.
What a casserole.
I knew it. I knew it. Did we know?
What?
Didn't we call it? Didn't we call it AE?
Yeah, we did. And I do remember in one of Jung Hyun's interviews that he was saying he had one of the songs prepared for them, or he was planning on giving one of the songs to them. So I'm not too surprised. Yep, I'm not surprised at all.
Mm-mm. That's mess right there, bro. This is crazy. This is absolutely nuts right here. SM think they slick.
Why somebody gonna go to jail next up in that company? They already got YG in his hat. We gonna see who going to jail next.
It's gonna be Lee Suman. He is because he already trying to avoid tax evasion already.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Ray J ain't gonna have that. You gonna pay them taxes.
Ray J. Yeah, he got some tax evasion charges. So yeah, YG gonna be next if he don't stop out here playing with these people money, drinking wine.
All right, there ain't gonna be no wine in prison.
Oh, AE.
Exactly. Like why? Why are you giving the songs away like that? They don't care. They never did.
Like A-Coast, they don't even respect Boa. Like Boa took them out of bankruptcy. Basically, they still treat her like garbage. So
Mm-hmm.
I feel bad for her. That woman been working there for like years, and she still ain't got the respect that she deserves.
gave her whole like adolescence and part of her adulthood.
I respect nobody but the money.
Yep.
Because how can you treat some people who bring you out of bankruptcy? Do you know how much money that you have to bring in to be taking somebody out of bankruptcy?
Right.
Searched by Interpol. Jeez. SM has no shame. They have no. They have no shame. No shame whatsoever. No shame. They're like, let's see who we can commit fraud with today. SM Entertainment.
Basically.
Mm-hmm.
And they played a part in basically ruining Luna. Like all this, notice all this started going downhill when SM started getting into play.
Yep.
Blackberry should have just left it be.
I'm mad about that. I'm like, why would y'all let them do this? Why? You
Now they
cursed
just gonna put their bad juju on them. All this stuff happening now.
Mhm.
I don't think it's SM's fault. I'm telling you, SM the devil.
I blame them. It's their fault. It is their fault. I blame them. They're responsible for all this shit.
Right.
They're the reason why wine is so high. I blame them. Blame them.
Yes, like $30 a bottle is all Lee Suman's fault.
Oh, that's brother-in-law. He just texted me. Blackberry Creative wasn't hurting for money. They have money. Blackberry Creative is cheap. It's cheap. Blackberry Creative is a subsidiary of the same company as Lady Code. Okay. Blackberry Creative makes money by selling computer technology, aka weapons, to the government. Blackberry Creative, they have money. They're just cheap. They still want to pay.
Yeah. Had us thinking they was going broke. They wasn't going broke. They just didn't want to pay nobody.
Right. They got money. They have their own shooting range on the property of the company, and it's a nice one too. So them girls, they're not broke. And every girl have their own room to go in to their little practice room and decorate and stuff. Their dorms, they have individual dorms, like little apartments and stuff for them. That company has money, but they're just cheap as hell, which is what sucks because they deserve better. You know what I'm saying?
No reason is how way they was treating them girls.
They do have Stockholm syndrome. They do.
It's just that the fact that they keep re-signing with these people, it has to be like the fact that Big Bang still re-signed after YG after all that happened. That's Stockholm syndrome right there.
Because I would never go back to that musty headed ass dude and just look at him. Even JYP, I don't even know why Twice resigned. Like I'm just like,
Yeah.
no, ain't no
They
way.
feel beholding to these people, like they owe them something. If you hear them talk about like their CEOs and in the company, they feel like they owe them something, no matter how much they contributed. They don't know their worth, or else they
Right.
would have left.
Mm-hmm.
That's why God said they left. You don't know their worth, which is sad.
Yeah, they think that because they got their start at the company that the company owns them and they can't go nowhere else to do anything else, or they'll be a traitor. I don't care nothing about that.
And it's also the fans.
That too. Like you see how they did Minzy when she left, calling her all types of snakes and stuff.
Like, why are you gonna calling this girl a snake? But she did the right thing. Damn, YG didn't even tell these girls that they weren't going to be in the group anymore. So how y'all gonna get mad at her?
Yeah, not too long after she left, the group disbanded. So what was the point?
Exactly. Even CL said she didn't find the group to disband until she saw a news article about it on TV. Like, get out of here. Like, what? They made Chu do that because they're trying to punish Chu. That's why. Because Chu had that lawsuit against them, and they're trying to punish Chu. That's why. But Chu got something for them.
Oh yeah, she brewing something.
She got something going. She already said that she's doing everything in her power to protect the members of Luna. She's going and she's doing what she got something going on. She got something going on, and when it happens, they all dipping from the company. And
Yeah, like one by one, they gonna be leaving.
Because a lot of them are getting their like licenses, like for their songwriter license and stuff to write songs. I think Kim Lip got her, Jinso's got her, Hustle's about to get hers, E's about to get hers. So yeah, so they
they securing that bag.
I don't know much about Luna, but is she the leader?
Hustle's the leader.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But they about to leave Blackberry Creative. That's it for them. They tired of this stuff. Because after that tour was horrible.
Yes, and leave. Like, people need to be encouraging them to leave. Leave.
I believe that company was terrible because that tour was musty. It was musty.
Literally.
Them people was stinking. There was small ass venues and people was stinking. It was the summertime. Nobody was taking no bath. They was just out here smelling like all types of toes and elbows and knees.
It's because tours bring in majority of the money. They weren't ready to go on tour yet.
I feel like they were. It was just handled wrong because I feel like they could have went on a successful tour, and it would have been fine. The company handled it wrong. They didn't give them proper time to practice. Like, they were practicing days or before they have to really do the real thing. They have these small venues.
Yeah, they should have got a bigger venue. They could have sold out arenas, but the company didn't have faith in them. And when they came over here, they didn't realize how big the fan base was. And I'm like, y'all some hoes for doing this to these girls, man.
That's what I meant. Like, not them, but the company and stuff. They weren't ready.
Yeah. They just want to make some quick money.
People prepare for
end up in disaster. It was a disaster.
They was falling out like flies, man. Cherry is still sick. She's been sick since August, man. She's still sick.
Oh my God.
Is she all right?
I don't know what's going on with Cherry. Like, she's been sick ever since they came back from tour. She didn't even go to the European tour. I hope she's okay because she's been sick.
That's sad.
SM also as fuck because you made Super Musty and the furthest they got was an interview with Ellen, and then made SM Ellen, and then made a female version that still only has 1 point.
1 point song that's absolutely garbage. Don't say step back no more. Don't say step back no more.
Super M was a fail.
It was musty. That was a musty group. Besides Taman.
Besides Taman and Lucas.
Yep.
They chose all the wrong people.
They really did. They really did. They just took the most popular idols out of their companies, groups, and just put them all together, think it's gonna do something.
Because if it was me, I'd put Dio. You need a voice. You need
some proper vocals. Well, Bark could sing, and 10 was up in there too.
Not even Tail. Like, You can't
Right.
build a group off of popularity alone. I'm sorry.
Right.
You gotta have some vocals. You gotta have people that's you gotta have some dances. It's not all about visuals. It's always about visuals, visuals, visuals. I'm tired of visuals. Just because the person look good and have a nice nose job don't mean shit. They still can't sing.
Right.
Not the nose
That
job.
nose job still didn't help them hit them notes.
Ah,
Yeah, I
oh,
seen the silhouette for the girl group. So like I don't know, like 6 or 7 of them.
Oh goodness. Another group, another emergency group. Great.
I
You
hope
said
they don't do a
emergency
more
group.
like
You said
with
an
like
emergency group.
They must be in some nonsense again because now they're making a new group. Same thing with Asphalt. That was their first emergency group with all that nonsense that was going on beforehand.
people are
So
so.
yeah, they must be about to get exposed for something. So they making another emergency group.
Girl, you said emergency group.
Yeah, code 12, code 12. Yeah, we already know how to go up in there.
Oh, girl, I am so done with you.
Super M ain't coming back. Let me tell you something. SM had made so many they had girls on top, which should have been girls underneath the bridge, because that was a horrible concept to a group. That's never gonna that you never gonna hear that again. Super musty. And then that group, what was that group? What they had all the dancers from SM. What was that group called?
Oh, that I forgot the name of, but I know what you talking about. They had
Was
one
it
song, and that
unique?
was
That was
that
terrible.
one song.
There
Unique.
was all the SM dancers in there, and I was just like, "What is?" I'm gonna find it, y'all. I'm gonna
Yeah, I
find
need to find it too. But yeah, Miss Janet Jackson background dancer was the only girl up in there.
unique, unique, unique,
Yeah,
Unique.
unique.
unique unit. Yeah, there's them max step. It was let me see who was in here. It was what was it? Who was it? This group? It was
It should have been Taman. I think Kai was up in there.
uh,
Um,
Yonan Henry, Luhan, Inyuk from Super Junior was in there.
Kai.
So I was just like, this is hilarious. This is
Then
fun.
you got Kai and yeah.
That was like what 10 years ago?
yeah, it was a long time ago. If it had Luhan up in it, you know it was a long time ago.
Right. Yes, emergency group. Yes. If it supermarket, she's supermarket, sis, supermarket should have never happened. If I was in charge, it would have been Do 10 inches, feet Hyun, Hey Chan, and tail. Feet Hyun. Oh, Jae Hyun, feet Hyun. I'm so sorry. Usagi's feet Hyun.
Oh my god. Y'all will never live this up.
He the one that posted his toes on Instagram, sis.
Until we see improvement, that is his name for going on forward. Okay, until we see improvement.
I'm gonna let
Feet
Luigi
Hyun.
speak for himself.
Oh, come on, Luigi. We like feet Hyun.
Luigi's unimpressed right now.
Tell that man to get on Instagram and show his toes in the sand, sis.
Ew.
Feet Hyun.
Oh my god. Ew. Lily too. Come on now.
Like, SM has groups that they just make and we don't hear from ever again. Because like Nicole said that SNSD started out as a experimental group, but then they blew up. They got really popular and they got really famous real quick. I'm telling y'all, Lee Suman, put down the wine.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna have to put down the wine immediately.
It's like every time the group blows up, that's when like, oh, it's time to screw them over. It's that time of the year.
You won't hear from them ever again.
Like they did that all the time. All they do is those experimental groups, SNSD, FX, EXO, all of them were experimental groups, and they all blew up, and then they all got screwed over later.
Because you don't hear really nothing for them, like because you got let's see, trying to think, EXO CBX, don't hear from them. EXO SC, don't hear from them. What happened to Girls' Generation? TTS.
Oh, that fever dream.
Oh.
Girls' Generation OGG. That was with what? Who was that with? That was Yuri, Yuna, Hyun, Sunny, and Taeyeon. Don't hear nothing for them. You know. Don't hardly hear anything from SM the Ballad. Then you had SM the Performance. And then you had S. You don't hear it. That was S. It was one of the guys from Hot, Lee Ji Hoon, and from and Shinhwa. Don't hear nothing for them. So there's a whole bunch of project groups that they had, but they never, just nothing never happened at all. You never hear any, for instance, Super Junior Cry, Super Junior D and E. Actually, Super Junior D and E, they actually put out stuff. Super Junior M, don't hear much from them. Like, we ain't gonna never hear nothing from Wavy. That's just, we need to forget
They
about
gone. They gone.
Yeah, that's it for Wavy, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't want to make anybody feel bad, y'all, but let's just
Ever
keep it real.
since Lucas left, Wavy has just been inconsistent.
Mm-hmm. It's sad, y'all. They just left, and yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about them. You're right.
I'm sorry.
MJ.
I'm sorry. I have to agree. Their music was trash.
And their cover of "Cater to You" by Destiny Child. No,
Oh,
no.
I hated their music
no.
too, MJ. I hated all their music. There was nothing good about it. There was nothing good about TTS. I'm sorry, it's
What
trash.
was so good about Potato Yon's vocals? Like, girl, she sounded like a whole. She sounded like a whole. What you call it? A whole garbage disposal.
Look, Tiffany, right? Tiffany.
Girl,
When
no,
she sung Adele, "Rolling in the Deep," I said, "Sis,
don't.
stop. Please stop. Tell her to stop. Tell Tiffany to stop singing that Adele song." I was like, "Tiffany, don't sing. You just don't."
She doesn't need to sing no more. She just needs to hang it up. Hang it up, sweetie.
I'm like,
Like
please.
this be online selling flat tummy tea like the rest of them. It's all right.
Oh.
Jesus. Twinkle.
It makes me sad how TTS stole music from Jessica. Right. Y'all, we read the book, y'all. We read the book. Remember that little notebook that Jessica had?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Jessica had a little diary. Y'all remember the second book? Jessica was reading, had a little diary. She would write songs and stuff down, right? When she got the diary back, a whole bunch of pages was taken out, and somebody was writing in her little notebook with all types of crazy stuff. So yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. They stole from Jessica.
No good heifers.
Yeah, they screwed over Jessica a lot. And even though it's been 8 years, 8 years, they still won't let it go. Like, let it go, man. She clearly let it. She clearly has let it go. Clearly has let it go. Clearly has let it go. But for some strange reason, so I don't understand why they just keep bringing up her name. Like, she ain't do nothing. This girl got her bag. She's making money. You know what I'm saying? She's happy, but yeah, and that's another thing about SM. They steal people music and they blackball people. And even though this Jessica sitting up here minding her business, you still got these beaver face looking bitches in that group still talking mess. Like, girl, stop. Please. She has every right to tell her side of the story. Let her write it. Shoot. Yeah, I can't get mad. CEO's a whole drunk.
Exactly.
Guys, I'm gonna go to my bed. I have to wake up early tomorrow.
Yeah, I got to go
Unfortunately.
because tomorrow, before you know it, I gotta start packing for Thanksgiving break.
Who cooking?
Oh no.
I'm helping. Me and my dad are cooking.
Okay. Because she doesn't need to cook anything.
No.
It's, no, for real, especially in her condition, she doesn't need to cook. She needs to have somebody give her, like, make a meal for her. That's what they're doing for my dad. They're making him a meal. Because he has to have a meal because he can't eat a whole bunch of stuff. So they're making
That
him
is
a
true.
So it's a special diabetic meal because my dad is type 2 diabetic and stuff, and he can't eat a lot of stuff, so he needs a special meal, and that's what she needs. And I know she'll get upset about it and get mad, but this is for her own good.
Yeah, she'll be fine. She'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm about to get off here and beat up my son for like 5 minutes. I ain't gonna beat him up, y'all. I ain't gonna beat him up because
Okay. Well, let me go then. So
Yeah.
but bye.
Good
Bye,
night.
you too.
Good night, y'all.
Good night.
Love y'all.
Let me see. Chicken box.
Oh goodness, like those $5 box at KFC.
$5 foot long.
Dog, MJ. MJ.
Well, creeper.
Creeper. Dang, MJ.
But in that last so-called comeback they had, they all look terrible.
Very terrible. Forehead was all over the place. They look like they ain't ate in a couple of days. I'm like, y'all in y'all 30s, y'all can eat. SM is not doing that. Y'all got enough money. Y'all acting like Deep Hill wasn't the song of the year. Sherry, I'm about to have a talk with you as soon as this is over. That song was absolute trash. She should not be a DJ, bro. No, she should not be DJing for nobody. Stop. Stop. It is. I got all my stuff for dressing today. And I got a ham. I'm making macaroni and cheese. I'm making collard greens. And I'm also making some brown and serve rolls. I'm going to send you a plate, AE.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yes. Her music is pure trash. And her DJ skills are ass.
Oh, good. You okay, sis?
You okay?
Okay.
Oh, goodness.
I'm okay. These names. Noision.
Oh, goodness gracious.
I'm sorry. Yeah, the year's going by really fast, y'all. But you blink, next week is gonna be Christmas, man.
Oh, yeah.
It's going by fast, man. And I gotta do Christmas shopping for these children so I know what they want. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't say what they want yet, but what else they do? Yes, they do. Baby girl says she wants what she wants? She wants a Sonic the Hedgehog toy. She wants Knuckles, a Knuckles toy. That's what she says she wants.
Oh, she like Knuckles.
She
What
she
is Nuggles?
she loves Sonic the Hedgehog. Talking about love Sonic the Hedgehog. So we're gonna have to find her that. He wants video games as usual. So I don't want nothing. I'm good. I'm happy. Just being with my family, and I got what I need. I don't need nothing else. I'm good. I'm very minimalist. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy with what I have. You know what I'm saying? Unless y'all want to donate some groceries, I'm good.
Donations.
Donate. Oh, hey, I ain't get to play. I ain't play donations all night. Let me go play. Hold on.
Donation. It's a donation. I thought it was the trash. Don't be hitting on me. Some money.
I'm okay. I'm fine. I promise. Now, okay. So you be safe on your trips next week, Jacob. You have fun and be safe. And just enjoy yourself. And like if you want to vlog and stuff and you go ahead and do that, but you enjoy yourself. You have a good time. I have a PS5. I don't have a PS5. We Xbox people around us here in these parts.
Hey, I love me some Xbox, but I don't even think people still getting them PS5. They still on back order, ain't they? Goodness.
Yeah, them things be running hot. So yeah, I mean nothing wrong with PS5s. It's a good console, but we really enjoy the Xbox a lot, and you get a lot more for your money with Xbox, especially with Xbox Gold. They have like $1 games and stuff, and they have these good sales in the Xbox store. It's really nice. So I love Xbox. I just, in my opinion, I just love Xbox. It's a good game console, but the most popular game console right now is Nintendo Switch.
Yeah. Oh, those are always running hot. And yeah, I miss my Xbox. I used to have the Xbox 360.
I want an Xbox. I want to get me another Xbox 360. I got a whole bunch of Xbox 360 games sitting on the floor in the corner over here. I want to play, man. I miss Xbox 360. They had some really good games, man.
They really did. Like Sonic Unleashed, that was my favorite Xbox 360 game.
I love that game. I heard the game, the Sonic Frontiers, is pretty good. I wanted to play it.
It's kind of giving me Sonic 2006. Hopefully it's better.
Yeah. Oh, you want? Okay, we'll go ahead and do it.
Donations. Gifts.
I cannot with y'all. I like a certain someone on a Christmas tree wrapped with a nice bow. Santa High line, make it happy. Oh my goodness. I want to play Mario Kart too. That's why I want to switch to play Mario Kart with everybody, because that's a fun game to play.
Hannah, don't you start.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Remember your man that came from the land of must ass.
You better not make me post.
You know, and reporter Jacob is going to come back with the news tonight. And you don't stop. Because I see what Jacob put in the chat, and I'm like, no. So you got to have your dust. Yes, you got to have your dust, Hannah. Reporter Jacob's going to come back tonight. You know, I don't know. You know who I'm talking about. We had to sit up here and have an intervention with you today. You know that man go to bed with his socks dirty when he go to sleep.
Hannah, you need to admit, because I'm about to make another article on Mark.
You see, reporter Jacobs like dispatch is gonna expose you.
Like, sis, we gonna snap you out of it one way or another. We don't care if we gotta stir some tea, we gotta flash a camera light, we get you out of the sunken place somehow.
No, come back here. You can't go nowhere. You can't leave. We trying to help you. Come back. Tell him to come back. Come back, sis. Now, Hannah, and then you want a light-skinned man after we expose your white man. Son, go to bed. Yes, don't tell me no. Go to bed. Cameron, go to bed. Okay, go to bed. No, you're not. Tell the truth. Go to bed. You're not telling the truth. I need photo evidence.
Look at what Hannah put.
So my daughter asked me to make her pancakes in the morning. Okay. So the thing about it is the pancakes. I'll take a picture of the box and put it in the Discord. And I said, but I don't want to make these. She's like, Mommy, make me the pancakes. And she made the face, and I can't resist the face. So it's cinnamon toast crunch pancakes mix. And I'm just looking at the stuff. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to make this.
You can
I've been seeing it in Walmart.
Cinnamon pancakes instead of the cinnamon toast.
I hate making pancakes, man. I hate making. It's one of the few things I cannot get right in the kitchen. Everything else I can't. I don't know what it is. It's my Achilles heel with pancakes, man. They come out looking like like blocks and shit. So I just like, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing
for
wrong?
pancakes is hard to like make.
Yeah, with pancakes, it's like either you burn the outside and it's raw in the middle, or it's dry. Like with pancakes, it's tough.
It is. And I do everything right. I'm like, I'm doing what I'm doing. What I'm doing wrong. Like what I'm doing wrong. What am I doing wrong with the pancakes? So I just like, I don't care anymore. I don't care. So she wants me to make them. So I got to figure out how the hell I'm gonna do this because I hate making pancakes. I hate it. I hate it. I have a I told her, I'm like, look, I got a waffle maker, man. I don't want waffles. I want pancakes. I'm like,
Not her demanding.
she said, you don't make pancakes anymore like you usually do. I was like, damn it. And then here come the son, like, yeah, make the pancakes. I'm like, the only reason you doing that because you trying to instigate. Don't do that to me.
Right. Like, don't you be jumping in.
So I'll make these pancakes. I don't like pancakes like that. I love waffles, but French toast sticks are the thing I like the most. I love French toast.
It's
Yeah.
easier to make too.
Very easy to make. All you need is a little bit of cinnamon, eggs, milk, bread, and you good. I just I just hate making waffles. But I'll make it for her. Pancakes always make my smoke detector go off. My dad too. He be burning them damn pancakes, man. Talking about it's good when you got a little black on the edges like that.
Nuh-uh. I don't like my food tasting burnt.
Mm-mm. Like I told my look, I know there's some ghetto crunchy pancakes. So I'm not expecting this to be IHOP, but this is ridiculous.
Oh, I love me some IHOP pancakes.
Y'all be tearing them things up.
IHOP and Denny's pancakes are good.
Yeah, Denny's good too, yeah.
I want some crepes, man.
Crepes.
They're
And
really good. Like when you go to the fair and they be filling it up with like fruit and like hazelnut spread, like it's good.
Love crepes.
I
I had some
trying to make
crepes.
those.
I had some crepes, man. It was like some strawberry crepes. They were so good. It was strawberry cream cheese crepes. I was like, I wish I had a second serving of them. They were so good. Nigga cakes. Yeah. But I like waffles though. But I like if I can convince them to eat the damn French toast, we wouldn't have this problem. But dang.
Ooh,
Oh my
salmon crepes sound good.
peanut butter and jelly on waffles with syrup. Oh my god, that's a lot. I can't eat peanut butter though. Or my remote. My TV's about to fall asleep. Those sound really good. They sound really
That
good.
do sound good.
I heard the seafood crepes with like shrimp and crab and stuff in it is really good.
Yeah, that sound good, yeah.
I think I've had the tres leches camp pancakes before.
I had that before too. IHOP.
I failed because it was gonna be like IHOB and it didn't work and they had to stop. All right. Okay. All right.
Pumpkin spice. I'm not really interested in don't. I'm not really a fan of pumpkin spice.
I can't do pumpkin spice. I can't. Pumpkin spice has came and left for this season. I don't want to see it no more. Right now, the only thing in this house we're doing, what is it? Um, eggnog, because my husband will drink some eggnog, the non-alcoholic eggnog. That man loves eggnog, y'all. He loves eggnog.
Eggnog is good.
Eggnog is delicious, but yeah, I do like me some pumpkin spice. But yeah, it get old after a while. I only have it around this time.
Yeah,
But
because
yeah,
it gets too repetitive when you eat it. Because I tried the pumpkin spice Cheerios. I was appalled. I was like, oh no, why would y'all make something like this for? It's terrible, man.
I want
I
to
had
try making
the
eggnog.
pumpkin spice
Amazing.
milkshake at a Wawa. It's pretty good.
Mm.
Wawa's. We don't have one there here in Georgia.
They just started building one down here. Breakfast over dinner is good. I've had breakfast for dinner one time.
Yeah, cereal for dinner is delicious.
Show no.
Don't everyone not eat cereal for dinner? Or just
Well, if I do breakfast for dinner, I'm gonna make sure the kids have something hot to eat. Because they'll be like, "Ooh, we have breakfast for dinner." And I'm like, "What you want?" Biscuits, biscuits. I'm like, "Okay." And I make like biscuits and eggs and grits, and, or bacon or sausage, or chicken sausage, and do like that. Like for one time for dinner, I made chicken biscuits. I made buttermilk biscuits from scratch, and I made my own chicken like that. And we had chicken biscuits for dinner, strawberry jelly, and then we had like the potato rounds. Yeah. Good night, Superior Luna. Well, I'm about to get off here for tonight. This week has went by fast. Oh my god.
It really has.
This is crazy. Because it was, wait a minute. That's fast. That's way fast. Wow. Yeah, so oh yeah. So we are having a Discord party Saturday. It is the cookout music, and we got a good selection so far. So we're gonna have a part 1 and a part 2, and we will have encore requests. And since the kids are out of school next week, you know what I'm saying? A girl can stay up late, you know what I'm saying? And, get on the pole and twerk a little bit to the cookout music. No, I can't do that because the aunties will get mad. Never mind. Here she go.
Shara? No.
Stop. You
Shara,
already got in
no.
trouble for trying to put the Bee Gees on the damn cookout list.
Like, okay, we gonna have to keep the tasers at the door. I see.
Somebody go get the hounds and the what is it, the Cujo, and then at the front of the building. Stop.
Not Cujo.
This is the cookout. Good night. What you see is what you get.
Shara to the front, please. Shara to the front, please.
Bam. This is the cookout. These is Negroes only. B.I. can get a plate under the fence. I mean, we can say hey to him. We like, what's up, man? You good? You great? You can't come in here though. If you need to use the bathroom, just go across the street and use the bathroom at the QT at the Burger King. You'll be fine. But use it before like 6:00. That's what all the crackheads get off work at the car wash, and they'll come in there and start smoking crack in the bathroom. So just go in there before that time, and then you can come back and we'll fix you a plate. But you have to eat in your car because somebody's gonna try to come up to you and ask you, you know what I'm saying, can you buy their mixtape CD? And we need you to be safe. So yes. Everybody's already called security. This is the cookout. The cookout, y'all. Get it right. We trying to have a good time, enjoy our ribs. Do y'all want people
Reporting.
to put raisins on your ribs?
Hell no. Reporting, Shara.
We
To
love you,
CNN
sis.
News.
We love you, sis. Bang Young Good could come over my place, ma'am.
Oh, he's already at mine. So
Oh yeah,
yeah.
see that's AE's meat. Don't do that. He's in the middle of shining AE's booty right now with baby oil. He's giving it. He's wax on, wax off right now, sis. Yes, but yes, we are. We are having a cookout party this weekend where it's gonna be Saturday and Sunday. Also, since it's that week off from school, we can like play some games and things of that nature. We can do that if y'all up for it. So that'll be fun. If y'all don't mind. Um you see in the news a young black woman brings an Asian man to black cookout.
Oh goodness, we don't need that.
V can come over. Come over where he comes to your house, but he can't come to the cookout.
Yeah, he can be at your house.
Hannah, you are not gonna take AE's man away from her. You have Mark. Stop.
Yeah, like worry about that block. Okay.
You need to worry about Mark getting exposed on the news. On the news.
Yeah, blockhead gets knocked out for getting too much AAVE. Yeah.
Your man is cheating on you.
Oh, good. He gonna be on that episode of Cheaters. He gonna be jumping the fence and everything.
His head. Why his head? Mark, I'm gonna. You know, Mark, when you're watching this, I said I was gonna stop talking about you for a while, but bro, why is your head shaped like a door stopper, bro? It's like
That took me out when you first said a door stopper.
it do because it's like slanted at one end and it's like high up the front, and that's what his head look like. So you should be glad you're not going to the military because if you had shaved your head, it would have been
Oh, good. It'll been over for you.
it's gonna be on. V can go get his lungs checked. Dang, his lungs checked.
You need to lay off them cigarettes.
Up there smoking them harsh ass Marlboro Reds. I know his throat be hurting. Well, it is time to get off here. I'm gonna sit down for a little bit, look at me some TV, and take my butt to bed. I got, you know what I'm saying, I gotta go get some Thanksgiving stuff.
How go away? You may stop.
Gigi, you know deep down you like Mark. I'd rather shave my breast with a cheese grater than to ever sit up here and admit that I like Mark. But
Like, no, Hannah, that's your man 100%. Nobody fighting for that man.
you
No one don't want that pistachios.
keep him. Keep him. I'd rather rub my coochie on an anthill than ever say that I like Mark. Ain't gonna happen. Ew. Stop. Please, no. I'd rather listen to a whole EP of Blueface, Tatiana, backward on an endless loop than say that I like Mark.
Oh,
Please
goodness.
don't do that. Oh my goodness. Lord Jesus. I think anybody would rather hear Jen sing a high note than sit up here and admit that they like Mark.
We'll have rain blow in his breath in our faces before we say we like Mark.
Yes. Mark can't handle Gigi moist yams. He is not allowed here in the pearly gates at all. Absolutely not. That boy wouldn't know what to do with it. He'll sit up here and go cry in the corner talking about, what is this? That is your man. You need to be proud of that.
Yeah. Don't try to put them off on us now, sis. No, that's all yours. That's all yours.
That's all yours. You can take it. I don't want it. You now Usagi didn't tell you that. Stop lying. Stop lying. Don't do that while Usagi not here. Don't lie on
Nah,
Usagi like
like
that.
don't be
No.
throwing dirt on Sahi's name.
Don't be throwing, trying to throw Usagi in front of the bus. Usagi ain't here. Don't do her like that. Don't you do our good sis like that. Absolutely not. Hey, that's too far.
I'm sorry, sis. You right.
Right. Our good sister Usagi would never do that. Don't do that now. Ew. Let Walmart. I can't. That took me out what you said earlier today. Walmart. Walmart be with the milk roaches that his heart desires.
Who Walmart? Who said that?
What you see is what you get called in Walmart.
Oh.
He got the rollback prices.
He got that rollback hairline too.
Oh.
I gotta get out of here. Oh, Johnny. Usagi loves Johnny to a whole white man in love with Karens. His head ain't flat though, sis. His head isn't flat. Child, I got to get up here. I can't tonight. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna tell brother-in-law when he gets home from work and be like, this woman said I'm up here lacking flat head because he saw him and he was like, his head shape weird.
Oh.
He said his head shape weird. He said it's look like when you get a Rice Krispie treat and you squeeze a certain way. That's what his head looks
like. That's exactly what it looks like. Like bro-in-law be roasted. I love bro-in-law's roast.
It'll come. The roast will just come out of nowhere, and he'll do it while I'm eating, and then I'll start choking, and I'm like, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that while you was eating. And when he did it, it came out my mouth, and I had to run to the bathroom. He's like, "You gonna be all right?" I'm like, "I don't know." I'm gonna get just for that. I'm gonna buy me a Rice Krispie treat, and we're gonna do an experiment to see what his head look like. But anyway, y'all, let me get out here. I love y'all. Thank you, Usagi. Thank you, AE. Thank you, Jacob. Thank you, Jazzy, for joining me tonight. There will be no live tomorrow night because I already did a live tonight. So there will be no live tomorrow night scheduled. We will have our thing Friday. I will upload some Patreon content, and I'm loading a member only video up here on YouTube for future videos. It's going to be coming up next year and things of that nature. So with that being said, thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all be safe. I love y'all. Y'all have a good night. Love, peace, and crease it. I will talk to y'all later. And oh yeah, I'm also my art people out there. I am working on a thing where we are going to have an art little exhibit on the channel. So if anybody that is an artist, a Black artist that wants to show their art and has a business page and wants to sell their art and wants to get their name out there, advertise, please hit me up and I'll let you know the future dates for that. So we can have a little exhibit so you can show your work and we can get y'all some business out there and, network and stuff like that. Okay. Because I want to get y'all paid. You know, anybody that have a little business, a little side hustle that wants us to advertise their business, period, y'all come on here. I'm gonna help you out. We're gonna get y'all paid, get y'all some money, get your names across the board. We can help y'all out, okay? All right. That being said, love, peace, and increase it. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good night. And with that being said, good night, y'all.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
우와, 너무 좋네.